Okay, so reason why I'm checking up in the master cylinder for air is because air travels up a brake system. Obviously liquid is heavier than a gas, and in this case, if there's air trapped in the system, it's all travelled upwards into the master cylinder. Now, in typical Italian fashion, this bleed nipple, they couldn't make up their mind as to which size they wanted to use. As we know, at the bottom was an 8 and a 12mm. This happens to be an 11mm. Absolutely infuriating. So, what we'll do is, before I crack it open, because I don't want to get fluid everywhere, is we're just going to position the bottle that we've been using inside the fairing there, because this luckily has got a dust shield or a shield of some sort inside the fairing, and I can balance the tube on. As long as I don't move the forks too much, we're all good. Let's just twist it a bit. So let's just crack open the nipple. Don't want to jog it too much. I don't want fluid going everywhere. Okay, so just pump. There you go. Look at that. How nasty is that? I'm going to crack it open a little bit more, just to pump some through. Yeah, absolutely air in the system. Just keeping an eye on the reservoir as it goes down. Yeah, there's still more coming through. I'm just going to lock it off a little bit. I know that one-way valve works that way, but sometimes you never know. Just get fluid. I'm just going to top her up. Crack her open a bit more. I'm not going to open it too much. Now, I'm not cracking the nipple open too much, because I want to make sure the air gets squeezed through, because if you do completely, you could open it too much and that happens. And in turn opens up the nipple completely and you start leaking. So let's give that a clean up quickly. Now we've got air back in the system. After crappy manoeuvre, should have known better. Sorry. Yeah, so like I said, you don't want to crack it open too much, otherwise you end up letting air back through inside the threads rather than the actual nipple itself. I don't want to do it too tight but too loose. Just do it so you can actually pump the lever like so. Yeah, and it's still drawing through. I might have to go a little bit old school this way then. So I'm just going to crack it open, pump the fluid out and lock it. Pump the lever again. Yeah, it's got a bit better. And just to make sure, so when you're doing it slightly old school without the valve, I'll quickly show you. Hold the lever and pull it in. Just crack the nipple open. Yeah. Once it's gone all the way to the bar, hold it, lock her up. Pump it. Oh, we've got a little bit of a squeaky lever. I'll grease that up. And that's pretty much it. That is pretty firm. And done. We'll top that up. Not too much. There we go. And when you're putting the cap back on, like so, some Japanese ones or some master cylinders that have everything built into the system will be completely flat. And they'll have a rubber seal, like so. You want to check that that hasn't swollen up when putting it back into place. But sometimes they'll have like a plastic guard here as well as the rubber bit. That will sit into the cap like so, and just place it back on the system. Now there are two small indentations. I'll show you. Let's just cover the reservoir back up there, like so. There are two small indentations. I don't know how well we can see on there and there. That just lets it vent almost. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So let's place it back on there. Because brake fluid attracts water as well, it needs to evaporate, and that's where it goes through. Screw in there, screw in there, tighten it up. Also, you don't do it too tight, just do it as far as it wants to go. And we're done. There we go. So that's how you bleed brakes. Everyone's got different methods. That's just my preferred method. One-way valve just makes it so much easier. Doesn't draw air back into the system. Anyway, so that's it for today. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. Hopefully see you guys soon. Cheers.